We've drilled like another 200 holes now at Lady Herial, probably another 8 kilometres of drilling, part of this de-risking campaign with grade control space drilling, and we've finished all the drilling and got all the results back for the upper structure and put out some pretty spectacular grades and widths this morning. 26 at about 6.4, 14 at just over 18 and 7 at 35. Best thing was the grades were where we were expecting them. So we put a lot of effort into our geological modelling and our technical analysis. Always pleasing to see that reproduced when you step in your drilling. So we're really de-risking the project. The drilling's complete, like I said, and we've got assays pending for the other 2 structures, the middle structure and the lower structure. They should be due in the next few weeks. Well, all of this drilling, all of this work, all of this analysis is coming off the back of the scoping study we put out in June. It's fantastic time to have line of sight on gold production. So that scoping study said that even a small pit, and Lady Herial is quite a small to modest pit, about 18,000 ounces, even a pit of that size at this gold price on a 100% basis can make $45 million. Quite amazing. And the gold price this morning is a little bit higher again. So look, happy days. The leverage of that position on that scoping study is really driving us hard, and we're working closely with our major shareholder, St Ives, which is a wholly owned subsidiary of Goldfields Limited, with a view to negotiating an ore purchase or sale agreement for Lady Herial. They have a plant right next door to our project. It's not full, and the idea being quite simply is to we mine the ore, we take it through to Lefroy, their plant, and work with our major shareholder to hopefully have some pretty good cash flow in the next 6 months. Well, I mentioned that the assays are pending for the middle structure and the lower structure. We've got a lot of work to do to work our way through those results when they come in, and we'll put those out when they're all back in the next couple of weeks. Then we will have pretty well finished the detailed drilling. There's a little bit of drilling still to do when we get the approval to knock over the vegetation. There's some clumps of trees there where we just haven't been able to get in that we think are quite a good opportunity. We call that opportunity drilling. We've really done all the detailed drilling now. So we do that, we redo the mineral resource and rerun the mine design. And again, working collaboratively with our major shareholder, looking at how we can fast track the very best bits. Those grades I mentioned earlier, they're pretty spectacular and they come to surface. So the opportunity is we can dive straight into some pretty attractive high-grade gold ore and get it across the goldfields. So plenty to do, as always, very busy for the guys at site, but the prize is definitely worth it. Gold price, all-time high, it's pretty spectacular, $5,000 to $5,500 per ounce Australian. We've got line of sight on cash flow, line of sight on near-term production, subject to that final agreement with Goldfields on the processing piece. So that's pretty exciting. And our strategy is to leverage off that cash flow. Like I said, we're going to put hopefully some serious money in the bank and actually then take some of that and be quite aggressive with our drilling. We're in one of Australia's great gold camps, St Ives Gold Camp. It's produced 16 million ounces and we've got 23 square kilometres right in the middle of that camp. So we want to take some of that cash flow, we want to reward our shareholders for their loyalty, and we ought to try and find something significant and really meaningful. It's going to be a busy 2026.